My name's Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff, where I'll make a healthy dinner from start to finish and pair it with wines from around the world. Let's fill up that glass.
Hi, I'm Jeff Makarevich, and thanks for stopping by Wine and Dine today. I'm very excited about today's show. We have a stuffed pork tenderloin. It is so juicy and good. You are gonna love it. And I'm pairing it with this amazing Pinot Noir. It's from Pence up in the San Ynez area in California. It just goes perfectly with it. It is very light Burgundian style. So very easy drinking and perfect food pairing wine with just a little notes of raspberry. You are gonna love it. Let's get in the kitchen. I have a beautiful piece of pork tenderloin here, and the first thing you want to do is remove the silver skin. I've done that in past videos. I'll put a link right up above here, and you can click on those videos and it'll show you exactly how to remove the silver skin. Let's butterfly this bad boy open, okay? So you want to put your hand on the pork tenderloin here, and you want to take halfway through and start cutting halfway through, and you're only going to go halfway through until you open the actual pork tenderloin up. Okay? Here we go. Just like this. And you don't want to go all the way through. And what you can do if you have some thick spots is just take a little bit of a sear like that. We'll do that. And a little bit of a sear cut like that. And that'll even open it up more for you. So then what you want to do at this point in time is grab some nice plastic wrap and put that over and get your mallet ready. I am going to take this about 1/4 of an inch. This is my favorite piece of pork, by the way. A pork tenderloin, oh my gosh. It's like it is eating the filet mignon part of the pork. So, there we go. Pretty simple. Out to about 1/4 of an inch. And voila! Beautiful. And what we want to do, we want to salt and pepper the inside of the pork tenderloin. Okay, we want to give it a little bit of flavor. You don't want to forget that inside. A little bit of salt and pepper. There we go. And now, let's start working on that delicious stuffing that we're going to put in the middle of it. Let's get working on the stuffing mixture here. I have frozen spinach in the bowl here, defrosted. All the exact ingredients are down below in the description center for you. Very important tip, make sure you get all that water out of that frozen spinach, please, or else the stuffing mixture will just ooze out. And to that, we're gonna add some goat cheese. Who doesn't love goat cheese, right? And then we have some walnuts. Now, I toasted these before I chopped them up too. I used whole, but obviously you don't have to since I chopped them up. I just love the consistency of a little bit of a crunch in through the stuffing mixture. And we're just gonna add a little bit of onion powder to this, and some salt and pepper. And this is just so decadent inside that pork tenderloin. Oh my goodness, let me tell you, just with that goat cheese and spinach mixture, just like when you cut into it and it like oozes out the side. Oh yeah. By the way, I usually don't use a knife or a fork to do this. I usually just use my hands, but it's so much better to work with it with your hands, as you know what? I'm figuring that out. It is much easier to work with your hands to get in here. So you just get in here and you get this all combined. just like so. Ooh, oh, that's gonna be wonderful. Oh, you know what we forgot? And you know what? I'm gonna have cheese hands, but it is what it is. Nutmeg, whole nutmeg. It is important. And make sure you use the whole nutmeg. And you use your plane and you get it in. It just gives an amazing flavor to this. And make sure you're using the whole nutmeg and not the ones that are already ground, because the flavors are completely different. They are completely different. Stuffing mixture done and ready. See how easy that is? Now let's just stuff this pork. Okay, let's get our decadent goat cheese mixture and let's just start spreading it right on to the tenderloin. I like to take it over almost to the edge, but give yourself some room to wrap around and sort of do it in a tube mound. And if we have some leftovers, I love to put this in eggs in the morning and have like a little omelet with this goat cheese spinach mixture. I think we have enough in there. Looks like we almost used all of it. Yes, perfect. So what you do, we're gonna roll this right over on top of that, like so. And then we're gonna flip it over. So these go fold, flip it and push it on its side like this and squeeze it perfectly. And then we're just gonna truss this boy up. So we wanna take it, and as soon as you tie the one end, you just keep going and trussing all the way up the pork tenderloin. So let me get this done, and we'll get back and season it up. We got a perfect truss on that pork tenderloin, so let's get going with some salt and pepper. I have my own pork rub here. I'm gonna put a link right up above how to make it. It's very, very, very easy. I like doing it so I can control the salt that's going on the pork tenderloin itself and all the other rubs that you have out there. Always, most of them have salt already included in them. So let's get some of this rub all on top of here and around. Let's just get it all in here really good. Perfect, perfect. One over on its tummy, and it looks like we have all got it ready to get into the pan. And this goes so fast, and this is what I call easy, quick cooking, but it's gourmet. This is gourmet. Hello, you're eating the filet mignon of the pork. Come on. Here we go. In the pan here, I'm just gonna throw in some olive oil, and we are gonna turn on the heat. And once that gets good temperature, screaming temperature, we're gonna throw it right into the pan. Okay, our olive oil is ready. Let's get it right into the pan. Woo! That's what you want to hear. You want to hear that sizzle. So we're gonna just sear that up on all sides of the pork tenderloin so it's nice and golden brown. So we're gonna keep on flipping it until it's all nice and golden brown. Just on the outside, it won't be cooked through yet. You have the oven already preheating. Very important tip. Oven should be ready for you. My oven's at 400 degrees right now. After I brown all sides, we're gonna throw it in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes until it reaches 145. That is the meat part, not the center. Let's get it in that 400 degree oven. Perfectly browned. Oh, smells so good in here. Bye-bye. See you in about 20-25 minutes. I would first like to thank all my subscribers. And if you're not yet a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button so you know what I'm making next week. I can't wait to dig into this pork tenderloin. It looks so good and juicy. Oh my goodness. A little bit of everything here. Oh my goodness. The first thing I get is that goat cheese. My goodness. And don't forget it to pair it with this Pence Pinot Noir. It goes amazing with it. Thank you for stopping by Wine and Dine, and we'll see you next week.